Do not buy 12 Tribes on Earth hair growth oil and hair magic elixir unless you want super healthy, gorgeous hair that grows. They have a whole line of amazing hair growth products, including hair growth leave-in conditioner spray, hair growth shampoo, hair growth spray, and hair growth butter. I'm starting to sense a theme here. They include quality natural ingredients. They smell amazing, and you can see the results for yourself. So if you're looking for healthy hair growth for your natural or relaxed hair, try 12 Tribes on Earth today.
Many of you may know this, and I did speak a little bit on this on a live stream recently, but I wanted to get more detailed about this story. So, Errol Musk is Elon's father, and he recently wrote the Washington Post, I guess in an effort to prove to everybody that Elon couldn't possibly be a racist. And actually, I really believe he made the situation worse. This absolutely did not help Elon at all. So he wrote the Washington Post to tell them that Elon was not a racist because he was friends with the black servants they had in South Africa. Well, during chattel slavery, it was not unusual for the slave master to allow his kids to play with the slave children. So that did not get them out of anything. They still had to do that back-breaking work. And trust me, even after Elon ran around with them, they still had to do their jobs as servants. This does not look good. Now, did he have any black friends that were not your servants? I'm just asking, because you sure don't mention any. And it makes me wonder, Earl, do you have black friends? Because the way you sound and trying to clear Elon's name here, you don't sound like you got any black friends. I'm just saying. So, Elon Musk was friends with black servants while growing up. This is according to his father, and this is what he told the Washington Post. And of course, they tried to reach out to Elon for comment. So, President Trump was the one that tapped Elon for DOGE. And his task was to cut government spending, but it has drawn a lot of criticism since federal workers were fired and various programs were cut. Agencies completely shut down, like USAID. And, since they cut that department, there have been millions of deaths. And I'm going to do a video on that, maybe tonight. So anyway, Musk's views about a number of political issues, including race, have come under scrutiny. And yeah, it's not that Elon has hid these things. I mean, he showed these things out in the open. So we know how he feels when it comes down to race, and his people can act like that's not the case, but they ain't going to change my mind. And I'm not going to change theirs. So Elon's father, Errol, said, he wanted to clear the air on some racial issues when it comes down to Elon. So the article overviewed how Elon views his political racial issues have changed over time, including early on in his childhood in apartheid South Africa during the 1970s. Elon, once viewed as a moderate Democrat, over the past few years have become increasingly conservative and popular within the Republican Party. Yeah, he's popular, but for not all the right reasons. So they were not into politics, he said, when Elon was growing up. we lived in a well run, law abiding country with virtually no crime. No, because y'all were committing all the crimes on the black population. And you did exactly what the people here in America did. You write your crimes into law and then claim it's not a crime, but it is indeed a crime against humanity. So, anyway, we had several black servants who were their friends, Errol wrote in an email to the Post referencing Elon and his younger brother. So he also told the publication that Elon and his brother had black friends and once attended an anti apartheid concert to show his disapproval towards the political and social system based on racial segregation. In the Trump administration, he has advocated the end of diversity, equity, and inclusion DEI programs. Musk also called systemic racism against white people in the United States concerning in a post on X. And you know what? Elon is full of crap. And many of you that make this statement, you're all full of crap. You ain't suffered no racism nowhere near the magnitude that the black population have. There is no comparison whatsoever. You are full of crap, and this is why you can't gain no traction on that mess at all. He has also sparred with the South African government over its handling of race issues earlier in March, accusing the leaders of racism over the law that prohibits Starlink of operating in the country that he believed amounted to anti-white racism. So now you know why Elon put in Donald Trump's ear about how the white population, the farmers, are being mistreated by the black population over there in South Africa. Now you know why he put that in Donald Trump's ear. He did because the South African government will not let his company operate there, Starlink. Now you know what it's all about. Now you know. So he went to school at Pretoria Boys High School and grew up in a bubble of entitlement. I am not sure if Elon can conceive of systemic discrimination and struggle because that's not his experience. No, Elon Musk ain't experienced no racism because he was white. That's BS. His life now, in some ways, is how it was under apartheid, rich and entitled, with the entire society built to sustain him and his ilk. So they said in 2017, Elon wrote a company-wide email after a discrimination lawsuit was filed. Minorities have endured, this is what he said in the email, minorities have endured difficulties that someone born or raised in a more privileged situation did not. Don't ever intentionally allow someone to feel excluded, uncomfortable, or unfairly treated. Now, Elon, I know you wrote that to your company, but that's not enough. Whenever you have a situation where people are being open racist on the job, the only solution for that is termination. You should have terminated those folks, not write an email. That would have been the right step to take. So anyway, despite facing increasing pressure from Tesla investors to step away from his political work, Musk has not signaled any indication that he plans to do so. DOGE is likely to continue its work over the coming weeks and months. Yes, his board, they see what's happening to his stocks, and they want him to stop working with President Donald Trump and go back to working at his businesses. And of course, he's not going to do that. We don't see any sign of him doing that, and I don't believe he will, despite the fact that his stocks are in free fall. I believe he's going to stick with working for Donald Trump for a variety of different reasons, and mainly those billion-dollar contracts will be much easier to come by if he's always by Donald Trump's side. So, y'all, I think his father did more damage than good. I sure don't feel better that Elon, his only friendship with black Africans was servants that he played with as a child, like many children did even during chattel slavery here in America. I'm sorry, but that's not very impressive at all, Errol Musk. But y'all, please tell me what you think about this video. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.